Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next speaker on stage, Dilan Perera, Chief Technology Officer at Celian Solutions.
Hi, Bhavan. Vanakkam. Good evening. So I am excited to see such a wonderful crowd here. So today, let's see how to make your apps, mobile apps, AI-enabled. So I want to know how many of you are here who's mobile app developer? Okay, there are a lot. Okay. How about Flutter developers, Flutter apps developers? Okay, good. Let's see. So this is about myself. And so how do you make your apps AI-enabled? So these are technologies you can use, Google AI and Vertex AI. So both technologies by Google. So what's the difference? So which one should I use? So you can use either Google AI or the Vertex AI, but it's like this. Let's say you are an individual developer who has only a Google account. Then you can actually go for Google AI. Let's say you want to create a more enterprise application, then you can use Vertex AI. So if you have enabled Firebase in your Flutter apps, you can use Vertex AI Gemini APIs. So the thing is, for the authentication, if you use Google AI, you need to generate an API key, have that API key inside your app. Or else, if you are using Vertex AI, you can use Firebase. Like you can integrate Firebase and enable Google Gemini in Firebase. Then you can directly use it. Okay, so I'm going to show you an app. So recipe generator app that you can create using Google AI. So what do you need to know? Here we have ingredients and also a prompt. So what do you mean by a prompt in AI? It's how you instruct the AI. So you have to give a very clear and specific information to the AI to generate the output you want. So here, we are going to use a multimodal prompt. I think you have heard this multimodal word before. So what is this multimodal? Multimodal means not only text, you can use images, videos, code, speeches, 3D objects to the prompt. And you can generate an output, even a multimodal one. So for that, you have to use a multimodal model. Okay? Then what is a multimodal model? So if you take Gemini 1.5 Pro or Gemini 1.5 Flash, then it's a multimodal model. So you can input audio, text, videos, and generate the output from that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to add it to your Flutter project. So you need to add this as a library to your Flutter project. Then you need to create your model prompt first. So to do that, you have to go to this Google AI Studio, okay? Then here, give me a second. Okay, so here, you can create your prompt from here. So click here, then you can type your prompt. And also, if you need any images to be uploaded, you can select it from here. First, you have to upload it to my drive, then upload to AI Studio. So this is a prompt that I created. So using this prompt, what I'm going to do is, I have ingredients, then I am asking AI to recommend me a recipe from this ingredient. So you can actually mention what cuisine you like, whether it's a Chinese, whether it's an Indian, Italian, so you can mention it here. Then what you have to do is go to your Flutter app and then import this Google Generative AI package. So this package is developed by Google. So once you do that, then you have to write the code. So you have to copy the prompt from the Gemini AI, Google AI, to here, if it gives you the correct output. So I copy that prompt to here. Then here, I'm passing the cuisine as an input. So cuisine, I'm going to select it from here. So this input will be passed to this prompt, as well as, let's say I want to have Indian recipe. So I select Indian, and I have to pick an image. So this is my ingredients. Then I am sending both text and the image as byte to Google AI to get the output. So here, you have to mention the model that you are using. So here I'm going to use Gemini 1.5 Flash latest model. And there are some configuration. You have to pass the API key as well. Don't expose your API keys to others, then they can use that API key, because this one you have to pay, not a big amount, just like $5. You can try it out. Then you can adjust the temperature. The temperature is something like, let's say, if you want to have a more creative content, you can adjust it somewhere closer to 1. If you want to have more accurate content, then you can adjust it somewhere to 0. So I'm going to have 0.4 here. Then I submit it. So this will call the Gemini API and give me the output. You see, I have selected Indian, and it gives me a recipe that is Indian. So let's say I select Chinese, then it gives me a Chinese recipe. Okay, so this is a Chinese recipe. So likewise, you can have these prompts in your app and generate the output. So one thing, so here I have hard-coded my prompt here, but you can actually store it in Firebase or another backend server and load it here. Okay. Then Firebase Vertex AI. So if you are developing more enterprise-ready apps, you can use Firebase Vertex AI. So if you have integrated Firebase in your project, you can actually enable Firebase Gemini in your project and call this Vertex AI APIs. So it's like same. You have to go to Vertex AI and provide the model, and also provide the prompt. Here I'm asking AI to write a story about something I input. Okay, I'll show you the UI. So let's say I want to create a story about something, like let's say ice cream. So within few seconds, it will create a nice story about ice creams. Not only that, you can use this Vertex AI to integrate with external systems. Like, let's say you have a back-end system, because it's something like this. We call it function calling. Let's say I have a back-end system which returns a JSON for the rate, currency rate for LKR, Sri Lanka rupees. Let's say it's returned 300. So actually Google AI can't get the real-time information. So you have to connect that with a back-end API. So what you have to do is, you have to create a function definition like this and map those inputs. Here the function definition. So map those inputs as an example. If you go here, so here I'm asking how much is $50 worth Sri Lankan rupees. So here, this is the prompt by the user. So this will be automatically mapped with these parameters when you provide the description. So what I'm telling AI is to, here, if there's a date, extract the value latest if the time period is not specified, or get the date like this format. So here I have mentioned the time, so it will take the latest one. Then the currency from is the US dollar, such as USD, so it automatically identifies as a USD. And currency 2 is a Sri Lanka rupee, so it automatically identifies it's LKR, and it will be passed to our external backend system, and it will return the value. Then you will get the output. Like this. Okay? So these are the things what we can use in Firebase Vertex AI. So you can generate multimodal prompt, I showed you earlier, and also you can create chat application, conversational chat application with Firebase Vertex AI. And also I showed you how to call a function. So you can connect your app with the external service as well as the AI, and combine them together and provide an output from that. Okay. Then another thing you can do with this Vertex AI is AutoML. So here I have created an app, which is very famous these days in Sri Lanka. Do you know what is that? Find stolen cows. Okay? So actually, it took me 3 hours to make the app. So 2 hours to generate, actually it took me 1 hour to make the app. So 2 hours to train the model. Okay, so I will show you how to do that. So what you have to do is go to Google Cloud and Vertex AI dashboard. And here, you can upload a data set. So here, you can create a data set. So here, I'm going to create an image classification single label data set. So that's enough for my task. So either you can create an image classification multi-label data set. So I will show you a data set I created. So this has some data with images. So what are the images? Okay. They are cows. The cow with these two horns, the brown one, and which has a lot of furry, is my cow. So I have labeled them as my cattle, and other cows, I have labeled them as other cattle. So what you have to do is you can click here, and you can assign a label. Then once you assign a label, then you can train your new model from here. So it will take like 2 hours to train these 21 pictures. So using AutoML. So AutoML means you don't want to know about this machine learning thing, or because you are app developer. So it will automatically do the machine learning for you. So you can select machine learning and specify how many resources you want, then you can continue. Then it will train the data set, and it will give you the trained data, trained model from here. So this is my trained model. Then what you have to do is, you can create an endpoint. So in Google Cloud, if you go here, then you can deploy this endpoint. And from your Flutter app, you can call this endpoint. So for that, what do you actually want? So you can use this Google API's auth package in your Flutter app for that. So here, I have imported my package. Then this is my screen, not this one, to find the car. So here, I'm calling that endpoint because I import it because it's authenticated endpoint. So you have to authenticate first. So you can create a service account in Firebase, not Firebase, in Google Cloud, and then you can generate an access token from that. So you have to pass the access token to authenticate this API, and also I will show you my screen first. So this is my app. So then you have to pick your cow. So it will tell me whether this cow belongs to me or not. So this is my cow actually. So then I submit it. Okay, it says this cow belongs to you. Let's select a different one. Then once you submit it, okay, it says it's not your cow. So actually, it's very easy to build this app using Google technologies. Okay? The one thing you have to remember is this cost. Actually, to train this data, it's cost me like $25. But don't worry, if you can sign up with Google and get $300 free credit, so you can use it to try it out. And also, if you have hosted these endpoints, it also costs. So once you finish, make sure to remove these endpoints. Otherwise, you will be charged for that. You can remove it from here. So it's very easy. You don't want to. It won't take much time. I did it within 3 hours. So you can undeploy. Okay. So next one is, so if you are using Google AI, you have to generate an API key. So normally, do you hard code that API key in your app? So who hard-code those security keys in your app? Okay, so actually that's wrong because someone can decompile your app and get the key. Then they can call that APIs and you will be charged for that. So what do we do? Actually, we can use this Firebase app check. So let's say this is your app. So it only recognizes whether it's coming from the correct app. So when you are releasing your app, you have to sign it with your development key. So let's say if someone download your app and decompile it and modify your code, and then they maybe sign it with their key, then this won't work. So what you have to do is you have to go to Firebase and enable app check, and from the back end, you can actually find out whether it's coming from the correct app. So that will do everything for you. So you don't want to worry about someone downloading and changing your app. Okay. So do you have any questions on that? Okay. Yeah. So that's end of my session. So I hope you enjoyed it. So if you are a developer, if you want to integrate AI, so if you have any question, maybe in the interval or after this session, you can come and talk to me. Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy your interval after this. Okay.
Thank you, Chathura, for your session. And to say thank you, we have a small gift for you as well. So I'd like to invite you back again to the stage. And to present Chathura with his token, I'd like to invite Mr. Suresh Piris, a GDG Sri Lanka organizer.